Well, hi everybody. Welcome back to my continuing COVID-19 vlog. Today is day 2 of our lockdown in New Zealand. So we're all boxing along pretty well. Things are going well in our household, and I went out for a bit of a look around today, and there's a lot of people moving around. I had to go and dump some rubbish, and so I got on the phone and I rang up the local council to see if the dump was open, the transfer station. And it was. So I loaded up the van and we took a whole van load of rubbish because we've just been doing some renovations in the house, and the builders frantically finished their work on Wednesday and left with a whole lot of rubbish, but they also left about as much behind as they took away. So we got rid of all of that and a few other bits and pieces. There's no recycling happening, so it all had to go into the general rubbish, but to be fair, most of it was general rubbish, so that was okay. But I was really surprised to see how many people out on the roads, out on the motorway in particular. And I saw on Facebook this morning that the police were stopping people on the Tauranga Harbour Bridge for vehicle checks. They were checking every vehicle going across the bridge because, you know, everyone's supposed to be at home. So what are they doing out on the road crossing from one side of the city to the other over the Harbour Bridge? So I presume that was the reasoning behind it. Anyway, they successfully managed to hold up the traffic for a long time. But yeah, I don't understand why there were so many people on the motorway, the Papamoa motorway, where the road goes from here to Papamoa, which is sort of way further east, 15 k's east of here, and it's the main highway to Rotorua and Wakatani. So why were people travelling? I don't know. They were anyway. I know there's been warnings on the radio and on TV today that the police are getting a bit fed up with people being out and about, and they really do want people to stay at home, and I think that's fair enough. If we're going to nip this thing in the bud as we are, I think we really do have to pay attention, obey the rules, and do as we're bloody well told, because otherwise we won't achieve anything. To be fair, there are no known cases in our area, but that doesn't mean it's not here. So we do have to be vigilant and be aware of what we're doing. Just looking at the latest on my phone, I've got it on my phone here, the latest figures. 85 new cases overnight in the last 24 hours, 368 cases altogether. 20 people to date went to hospital, 8 currently in hospital. One of those is in intensive care now. That person apparently has got underlying condition, physical condition. So it's not entirely caused by COVID-19, and I don't know how true it is, but I heard also on the radio report that that person is one of the probable cases, which means they had a negative test. But it doesn't mean they haven't got it. Obviously they have because they've got symptoms, but they're one of the probable cases. So this sort of gives you a little bit of an idea how scary this thing is. Because the testing picks up most people, but it's not picking up all of them. However, I think the ones it's missing are sick enough anyway, and they're going to hospital or going to see the doctor, and they're getting picked up. Anyway, that's just my opinion. So that's that. What else was I going to say? In our household today, Kathy's been doing some more painting and wallpapering, keeping herself busy. I've been tidying up my garage, getting rid of all the rubbish that the builders, because all the building work we've had done so far is in our laundry, which is part of the garage. So that's now complete, but everything was a mess. There's stuff everywhere. So got that. I haven't finished yet. I've got a lot to go, a lot further to go, but at least I made a start and got rid of all the rubbish today, so that was good. Right, one of the other things I've been playing around with today is yesterday I was fiddling around in my office here. It's got a whole lot of junk in here that's been stored for ages because of all the work that's been going on in the house. So I had a bit of a clean out, and I got all excited yesterday, and I moved something, and my bloody headset I had with my little microphone on it got all tangled up around my chair, and I broke the bloody thing in half. So I tried to fix it and pulled it all to pieces, but it was just too hard, so it went into the bin. I have got these, so I put these on, thinking, oh, well, they're Bluetooth, and I'm sure they've got a microphone, so I'm going to test them out. So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully you can hear me okay. The little microphone's up in one of these things here somewhere. Not sure which one it is. Might be this one. Don't know. But it's supposed to work, so I've hooked it up. I've got the speaker parts working, so I can hear myself through them. So I'm doing that. The other thing I've done is this cunning little thing here. It's a screen capture recording thing. I just moved that. I don't know how you work it actually. Oh, rightio. Well, it says it's asking to use the microphone, so that's good. What's it doing now? Oh, yes, using the webcam. And click on microphone. I don't know whether that's working or not. And click record. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 1. Now you should be able to see my screen. See myself recording myself. And it's that. Cool, eh? So the reason I've done that is I've got involved in internet marketing or selling stuff on the internet. And I did it years ago and let it slide because I just got too busy and there was lots of other things going on, divorces included. And it's just, life's just been too busy and too hectic. So I decided that I would get into doing it again now. And what I'm doing this time around is that I'm going to turn this bloody thing off because it's annoying me. Hang on just a moment. Anyway, so further to that, the thing I'm doing is I'm selling products. I'm learning to sell products on Amazon. Amazon's the biggest online retailer in the world. In fact, it's the biggest company in the world. Huge in America, just beginning in Australia, and there's Amazon UK is a big market, and there's Amazon in various parts of Europe. There's even one just opened in Czech Republic. There's one in South Africa, and you can sell in any one or all of those markets if you want to. But the idea is to find stuff to sell, and the biggest suppliers are in China, obviously, because it's so cheap. You find stuff there, order it, send it to the Amazon warehouse. They look after it for you, store it, and then you advertise it on Amazon. And then Amazon just does everything else. They go and find your product. They just have robots that know where everything is. They'll go and find the product. Then they'll ship it to the person who's ordered it. And it just works, apparently. I haven't started it yet. I'm still doing the training course, so time will tell. I'm not good with training courses. I get sort of halfway through and give up usually, but I'm keen to see how this is going to go. So that's what I'm working on, keeping me busy during this virus thing. So that's all for today. Day 2 just about ended. It's time for Nigel to have his bath. His washing machine is finished. That's his favourite toy in the whole wide world, is the washing machine and the dryer. It's finished its cycle now, so he can go in the bath. And while that's happening, I'll take the dogs for a walk down the beach and see what's going on down there. So until tomorrow, we'll see you later.